Hello, friends. Welcome to Curiosity Hive, a hive where your curiosity meets learning, sharing, thought, and action. So, do subscribe to our channel and join this learning community. Well, in today's session, we are going to practice some of our math skills. So, let's get started with the IMO Level 2 practice.
So we'll continue solving the IMO level 2 for the class 3 and we are looking at SET1. Let's take it from where we left. Next question. Which of these options show 1 hour 25 minutes less than the time shown in the clock? Is it option A 11:15, option B 11:20, option C 11:25 or option D 11? Your time starts now. Well, the time shown in this clock is 12:25. So we'll write 12:25 in the clock. And we need to find the time which is less than 1:25 from this time. So let's do 25 minus 25 is 0 and 1 my hour less than 12 is 11. So it is 11 o'clock, which is option D, which is our right answer. Next question. The difference between second smallest 4-digit number and the greatest 4-digit number formed by using all the digits 8, 5, 0 and 3 is option A 8998, option B 5445, option C 5472 or option D 8145. Your time starts now. So let's look at this together. So from the number 8503 or from the digits of 8503, we need to form the smallest and the largest 4-digit number. Now to form the smallest, we should arrange them in ascending order, and to form the largest, we should arrange these numbers in descending order from left to right. Now in ascending order, this would be 0, 3, 5, 8. But if we do this, this will no more be a 4-digit number and we need the smallest 4-digit number. The smallest 4-digit number will be, we'll just move 3 here and 0 here. So it will be 3, 0, 5, 8. Now this is the smallest, but they need the second smallest. So the second arrangement is just movement of your tens and ones places. So it will be 3085, which is the second smallest 4-digit number. And for the largest 4-digit number that can be formed, we'll arrange it in descending order. So it's 8530. So this is the largest. Now we need to find the difference between these two. So let's subtract 8530 minus 3085. 0 will borrow from 3, making this 2, and 10 here. 10 minus 5 is 5. Again 2 is lesser than 8, so it will borrow from 5, making it 12 here. 12 minus 8 is 4. 4 comes down and 8 minus 3 is 5. So 5445 is your answer. That is option B. Next question. This is the box of toy cars. Here is the box. Which of these can be found out from the information on it? There is some information given on the toy cars box. Is it option A? It contains 12 toy cars. Is it option B? The cost of each toy car is 15 rupees. Is it option C? The cost of each toy car is 10 rupees. Or D, both A and C? Your time starts now. Well, let's look at this together and let's look at each statement. Now, option A says it contains 12 cars. Let's look here and it says net quantity is 12. So, option A is correct. Let's move ahead. Now, B and C mention the cost of each toy car is either 15 or 10. Now, let's find out what is the cost. If the total cost in the box is 120 and there are 12 toy cars. So the toy cars are 12. Now each of them will have the same price. Hence, what we need to do is 120 divided by 12, because 120 is divided by 12 equally, and this can be written as 120 divided by 12. Let me break 120 as 12 times 10, and this is 12. I can easily remove the 12 and I am left with 10. So the price of my toy car is rupees 10. That means A and C both are correct. Hence our right option is option D. Next question. Sum of the smallest 4-digit number and the third largest 3-digit number is dash. Is it option A 2999? Is it option B 1001? Is it option C 8997? Or D 1997? Your time starts now. Well, let's look at this together. Now the 4-digit smallest number, that means the thousands, hundreds, tens and ones place is there, and the thousands will have the first smallest digit number, that is 1, and then the remaining will have 0 as the smallest digit number, because this makes it 4-digit. Now let's look at the largest 3-digit number. Largest, okay, this is, and here I'll write smallest. So the largest 3-digit number will be 999. Now this is the first largest 3-digit number. The second largest 3-digit number will be this minus 1, that is equal to 998. So that is the second largest, and the third largest would be 998 minus 1, which is 997. So this is the third largest, and now we need to find the sum of the two. So 1000 plus 997 is 1997, which is your option D. Next question. How many times 7 should be subtracted from 1141 to give 0? Read the question carefully and choose your answer. Is it option A 153, option B 163, option C 134 or option D 798? Your time starts now. Well, let's look at this together. Now they are asking how many times 7. That means 7 times how much will give us an answer which when subtracted by 1141 will give 0. And only 1141 subtracted by itself will give 0. Hence we want to find the answer of 7 times what is 1141. And for that what we should do is we need to divide 1141 by 7. So let's look at it here. 1141 divided by 7. 7 times 1, because 1 is smaller, so we consider the first 2 digits, is 7, which is closest to 11. We'll subtract it here. 11 minus 7 is 4. Now I'll bring down the 4. Now 7 times 6 is 42. 2 remaining, I'll bring down the 1, and this is 7 times 3 is 21, which leaves us with 0. So if 7 is multiplied by 163, it gets 1141. So here comes 163, and that would result in 0 when subtracted from 1141. So our answer is option B. Next question. Which one of the following options is correct? Option A, 11 tens plus 14 ones is 1224. Option B, 21 tens plus 43 ones is 253. Option C is 5 hundreds and 40 ones is 1004. Or option D, 4300 plus 10 tens is 4500. Your time starts now. So let's look at this together and let's first write it in their correct form. Option A is 11 tens plus 14 ones. Now remember, anything that's represented as 11 tens or 11 hundreds needs to be the number multiply the unit. So it is 11 times 10s plus 14 times 1, which is equal to 110 plus 14. So this is 4. 1 plus 1 is 2 and 1 is 124. So it's not 1224. Hence we can eliminate A. Let's look at B, which says 21 tens. So 21 tens is 21 times 10 and 43 ones is just 43. Let's add it here. 3 plus 0 is 3. 4 plus 1 is 5 and 2 here. So it's 253 which matches here. So B looks to be a correct option. Well, if you look here, it is 5 hundreds and 40 ones. So here 40. So our ones place is not 4. So we can eliminate this, and D is 43 hundreds plus 10 tens. That means 10 and then multiplied with another 10 which is 100, and this is 4400 which is also not the given answer. Hence we have found B to be the correct answer. Next question. A pie was divided into 5 parts. Amit ate 2 by 5 of the pie. Monali ate 1 by 5 of the pie. How much of the pie was left? Is it option A 3 by 5, option B 4 by 5, option C 1 by 5 or option D 2 by 5? Your time starts now. So let's look at this together. Now there's a pie here and this has 5 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now Amit eats 2 by 5. So this is what Amit has eaten. And let's see how much Monali ate. Monali ate 1 part of 5. So this is 1 by 5. So that means what is left is this. That means again 2 parts are leaving. So 2 by 5 is what is left of the pie. So our right answer is option D. Next question. Dash minus 3397 is equal to 1042 times 5 plus 734. Is it option A 7345? Is it option B 5944? Is it option C 2547 or option D 9341? Your time starts now. Let's look at this together. Now let's call this unknown number as x. Now what we need to find out is x minus 3397 is equal to 1042 times 5 plus 734. Now before we approach this, you should remember this rule of board mass, which gives us the order in which we shall perform an operation if one side has multiple operands. So first is always division, then is multiplication, then is addition, and then is subtraction. But if any of these operations are within bracket, then that has to be solved first. So going by this, first we need to solve this. So let's do x minus 3397 is equal to, let's multiply this. 5 times 2 is 10, which is 0 carry 1. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 1 21, so 1 carry 2. 5 times 0 is 0, just 2 comes down, and 5 times 1 is 5. 5 to 1 0 plus 7 3 4. Now still there are two numbers here. Let's solve it further. So x minus 3397 is equal to, let me add the like unit places. 4 plus 0 is 4, 3 plus 1 is 4, 7 plus 2 is 9 and 5 here. Now to get the value of x, we need to do the same thing on both sides of equation. That is, I am adding 3397. So this makes it 0. So I have x plus 0 is equal to, let's see what is this answer. 7 plus 4 is 1, 1 carry 1, 9 plus 1, 10 plus 4 is 14. 4 carry 1, 9 plus 1, 10 plus 3, 13, 3 carry 1, 5 plus 1, 6 plus 3, 9. So x is equal to 9341, which is option D. Next question. A snail moves 7 meters in 1 hour. How many hours will it take to cover a distance of 364 meters? Is it option A 50 hours? Is it option B 51 hours? Is it option C 52 hours? Or option D 53 hours? Your time starts now. Well, let's look at this together. So in 1 hour, the snail travels 7 meters. And we need to find in how many hours, so let's call it x, will the snail cover 364 meters. So kids, what's the easy way to do this? When you write it like this, you just write the equation where x goes here and this comes here, and whatever is here will come down. So it will be, so this can be written as 364, this comes here and 7 comes down, divided by 7 is equal to x comes here and 1 comes here. Now anything divided by 1 is the number itself. So what you need to find is x is equal to 364 divided by 7. So let's do it in our traditional method. So here I have 364 and 7. Now 3 is less than 7, so we'll consider the first two digits. 7 times 5 is 35, which is closest to 36. So 36 minus 35 is 1. 4 comes down, 7 times 2 is 14. Hence, 7 divides 364 exactly in 52. So it is 52 hours. That will be the time taken by the snail. Next question. So a 2-digit number is multiplied by a 1-digit number. The maximum number of digits in the product is dash. A is 2, B is 3, C is 4 or D is 5. Your time starts now. Well, let's look at this together. Now to find the maximum number of digits, we should be multiplying the greatest 2-digit number and the greatest 1-digit number. Now the greatest 2-digit number is 9 and 9, 99, and the greatest 1-digit number is 9. If we multiply this together, 9 times 9 is 81, 1 carry 8. Again 9 times 9 is 81 plus 8 is 89. So 891 is the greatest multiplication number that can happen, which is a 3-digit number. Hence our answer is option B. Next question. An hour hand will move from 6 to 9 in dash minutes. Is it option A 120 minutes? Is it option B 160 minutes? Is it option C 180 minutes or D 220 minutes? Your time starts now. Well, let's look at this together. So here I will make my clock, which will have 12, 3, 6 and 9. I'll just write 12, 3, 6 and 9, and here 1 and 2, 4 and 5, 7 and 8, 10 and 11. Now what does it say? So here I have our hand at 6, which needs to move from 6 to here 9. So it needs to move from 6 to 9. Now every time to move to a next number, that is from 6 to 7, it needs to traverse this whole thing, the minute hand. Again from 7 to 8, so it needs to go 60 minutes. Again from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, it is 8 here, it is again 60 minutes, and 8 to 9 is again 60 minutes. Hence the total time that will be required, or the total number of minutes that are required for the hour hand to reach 6 to 9 is 60 plus 60 plus 60, that is 60 times 3 which is 180. So your answer is option C, 180 minutes. Next question. Suresh had this money in his piggy bank, a 500 note and a 100 rupee note. His father gave him more money shown below, a 50 rupee note. He spent money on shopping below, 100, 100, 50, 20, 10. How much amount of money is left with him? Is it option A rupees 320, option B rupees 370, option C rupees 470 or option D rupees 350? Your time starts now. Well, this is a simple addition but given in a separate way. Now Suresh had this money in his piggy bank, so it is 500 plus 100, which is equal to 600 that he has in his piggy bank. His father gave him 50 more. So 600 plus 50 is equal to 650. That's what he has. Now let's see how much he spends. Now he spends 100 plus 100 plus 50 plus 20 plus 10, which is equal to 20 plus 10 30, 30 plus 50 80 and 100 and 100 is 200. So 280 is what he spent. Now how much is he left with? We need to just subtract. 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 will borrow from 6 and make this 15. So 15 minus 8 is 7 and 5 minus 2 is 3. So he is left with 370 rupees, which is your option B. Next question. Division is a process of repeated dash. Is it A multiplication? Is it B subtraction? Is it C addition? Or D none of these? Your time starts now. Well, let's look at this together. Now, whenever we are given a number, say 10 divided by 2, what we do? We have 10 pieces here. Let me make 10 pieces. 10 and divide by 2 is I make groups of 2. So, 10 minus 2. So, when I do 10 minus 2, once when I have subtracted by 2, I am left with 8. Then again I do 8 minus 2. Again, this is the second time I'm subtracting with 2. I'm left with 6. Again, I do 6 minus 2. I'm subtracting the third time. I'm left with 4. Again, I do 4 minus 2. I'm subtracting the fourth time. And I'm left with 2. And now I do 2 minus 2. I'm subtracting the fifth time. And I'm left with 0. So, 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. So, division is a process of repeated subtraction.
So we'll take a break here, and for the next set of questions, click on the video description given below. So till we meet again, take care.